Good morning everyone. Welcome back in this class. Today we are with one of the most important topic of class 9 science, that is the gravitation. Under the previous session we have completed the concept of the motion and force and laws of motion. So in this sequence we will discuss in this video, that is the universal of gravitation or Newton's law of gravitation. So now let us start. First of all we will discuss about the gravitational force or force of gravitation. So as you know that in the nature, one of the most important force between two material bodies, and this force appearing between two material bodies is known as the force of gravitation or gravitational force. Or in other words, in universe every object attract to each other with a force, and that force is known as the gravitational force. So according to the Newton, in universe every object attract to each other with a force, and that force is known as the gravitational force. And gravitational force is depend upon the masses of the object. So here you suppose that there are two objects. Now let us consider there are the two objects A and B. Object A and object B. Suppose that object A and object B. So now let us consider the mass of the object A is m1. Mass of the object A is m1 and the mass of the object B is m2, and distance from their center is r. So in universe, suppose that there are two objects, object A and object B, and the mass of the object A is m1 and mass of the object B is m2. So and the distance from their center is r. Then according to Newton's, in universe every object attract to each other with a force. So here the two objects, that the first object A, and mass of the object A is m1 and the mass of the object B is m2, and distance from their center, suppose that r. So both objects attract with a force, and that force is known as the gravitational force, and that force is known as the gravitational force. So that force is known as the gravitational force. And according to the universal of gravitation, we know that the gravitational force is depend on the product of their masses, and gravitational force is depend on the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance from their center. So gravitational force, according to universal of gravitation, gravitational force between the two objects is depend on the directly proportional to the product of their masses, and gravitational force will be inversely proportional to the square of the distance from their center. So we can write here, gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of their masses, that is product of masses here m1 and m2, and gravitational force is directly proportional to the m1 into m2, and gravitational force between both objects is inversely proportional to the square of the distance from their center. And in this above situation, suppose that the distance from their center is r. So according to this, the gravitational force, suppose that is the first equation, and the gravitational force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance from their center. So we can write here the F is directly proportional to the m1 into m2, and F is inversely proportional to the 1 by r square. So now from the first equation and second equation we will conclude here from equation 1 and 2. So we can write here the f is proportional to the m1 m2 by r square. So here the f is proportional to the m1 m2 by r square, and f is in the place of the proportional signs we can write here the a constant that known as the gravitational constant capital G m1 m2 by r square. So in the above situation here, object A, mass of the object A is m1 and mass of the object B is m2. So in both object they are attract to each other with a force, and that force is known as the gravitational force. So in the above situation, gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance from their center. So we can write here the gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of their masses, that is the m1 into m2. So f directly proportional to m1 m2. So it is clear that the gravitational force depend on the masses of the object. So if the masses of the object is greater, then gravitational force will be also in greater. If the masses of the object will be lighter, then the gravitational force will be also in less. And second equation is here, gravitational force is inversely proportional to 1 by r square. It is clear that the gravitational force between both objects is depend upon the distance from their center. In this case, if the distance from their center is increases, then the gravitational force will be in the decreases in the same amount. So we know that the if any object is directly proportional to the other object, means or in other words, if any quantity is directly proportional to the other quantity, that is if the one quantity increase, then other quantity also increases with the same amount. In other words, and if the inversely proportional refers to the if one quantity increase, then other quantity also decreases with the same amount. So it is clear that gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of their masses. So if the masses of the object is increases, then gravitational force will be also increases. And here is from the second equation, if the distance from their center of the both object is increases, then gravitational force also decreases with the same amount. And now from the first equation and second equation, we can write here the gravitational force is proportional to the m1 into m2 by r square. So here in the place of the proportional sign, we can write the any constant, and in this situation this is the universal gravitational constant. So in the place of proportional sign, we can write here the gravitational constant. So f equal to g m1 m2 by r square. G m1 m2 by r square. So in this case, gravitational force is same as gravitational constant, and mass of the object A and mass of the object B is m2 by distance of the both object, that is r, and this is the square of the distance from their center. So gravitational force is same as the gravitational constant into product of their masses and by the square of the distance from their center. So in this situation, suppose that here, now take the both object having their masses is 1 kg and distance from their center is 1 meter. Now suppose that here the masses of the both object having the 1 kg, that is m1 equal to m2 equal to 1 kg, and suppose that the distance from their center is 1 meter, that is r equal to 1 meter. Then we can write here in the place of m1 and m2 is 1 kg and in the place of r equal to 1 meter. So put the value of m1, m2 and r is here, then f equal to capital G, and mass of the both object having 1 kg, in the place of m1 is 1 kg and m2 is also 1 kg. So put the value of m1, m2 equal to 1 kg here, then 1 into 1 by, and distance from their center, that is the 1 meter, then put the value of r equal to 1 here, then f equal to g. So in this equation it is clear that gravitational force is same as or equal to the gravitational constant. Gravitational force is equal to the gravitational constant. Whenever the mass of the both object having 1 kg and distance from their center is 1 meter, then gravitational force is same as the gravitational constant. So now what is the unit of the gravitational force? So we know that the gravitational unit of the gravitational force, that is the Newton, and in the term of the gravitational constant, what is the value of the gravitational constant, or what is the formula of the gravitational constant? So in this formula, that is gravitational force F equal to g m1 m2 by r square. So we can write here the capital G equal to F r square by m1 m2. In this case, unit of the gravitational constant here, we know that the unit of the force is, that is the Newton. Unit of the force is Newton, and unit of the distance, we know that unit of the distance in the term of kilometer, meter or centimeter. So here is the unit of distance, that is a meter, and meter or meter square, and we know that mass of the unit of the mass, that is the kilogram, then kg into kg. So we can write here Newton meter square by kg square, and Newton meter square per kg square. So it is clear that unit of the gravitational constant is Newton meter square per kg, Newton meter square per kg square. So according to universal law of gravitation or Newton's law of gravitation, it is clear that in the universe every object attract to each other with a force, and that force is known as the gravitational force. And according to the universal law of gravitation, we know that gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance from their center. So in this in the above situation, suppose that there are the two objects in the universe, and first object is here, that is A, and second object is B. And now suppose that mass of the object is m1 and the mass of the object B is m2 and distance from their center is r. So apply the universal law of gravitation or Newton's law of gravitation here. So gravitation force produced between both object and the gravitational force between two objects is depend on the product of their masses. So gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of their masses. That is the first equation. And now we know that here the gravitational force depend on the distance from their center. So according to the universal law of gravitation, we can write here the gravitational force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance from their center. That is F is inversely proportional to the 1 by r square. That is the second equation. From the equation 1 and 2, so we conclude here, we can write equation 1 and from equation 1 and 2, that is the F is proportional to the m1 m2 by r square. So in the place of the proportional sign, we can take here the capital G and F equal to G m1 m2 by r square. So gravitational force, formula of the gravitational force, that is the F equal to G m1 m2 by r square. Now suppose that here if the both object having the mass is same and suppose the masses of the both object having 1 kg and distance from their center between both object, that is r equal to 1 meter. So put the value of m1 m2 and r in the above formula here, then F equal to G, and in the place of m1 is 1 kg, put the value of m1 equal to 1 kg here, and in the place of m2, that is the put the value of m2 equal to 1 kg, then 1, and put the value of r equal to 1 meter here, then F equal to G into 1 by 1. Then it is clear that F equal to G. So we can write here F equal to G. So in the above situation, capital F equal to G. So it is clear that the gravitational force is same as the gravitational constant whenever the mass of the both object having the 1 kg and the distance from their center is 1 meter. So gravitational force is same equal to the gravitational constant. So now in the above formula, F equal to G m1 m2 by r square. So capital G is here, capital G is known as the gravitational constant, and capital G equal to F r square by m1 into m2. So formula of the gravitational constant, that is the F r square by m1 into m2. Now the unit of the gravitational constant. So unit of the gravitational constant, that is the we know that the unit of the force is Newton. So in the place of force, unit is Newton, and we know that the unit of unit of the distance, that is the meter, then r square, that is the meter square, and we know that mass, unit of the mass is kg. So in the place of m1 and m2, that is the unit of mass, both object in the form of kg into kg. So Newton meter square per kg square. So it is clear that unit of the gravitational constant, that is Newton meter square per kg square, and the unit of the gravitational force, that is the Newton. So in the above formula, gravitational force depend upon the masses of the object and depend on the distance from their center. If the mass of the object in the universe is increases, then gravitational force also will be increases with the same amount. And if the change the distance from their center, then gravitational force also will be changed with the same amount, and gravitational force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance from their center. If the suppose distance between both objects is larger, then gravitational force between them will be less, and if the distance between both objects will be closer to each other, then gravitational force also will be in the larger. So that is the universal of gravitation.